Honestly, just a new way of doing things. New way of doing things. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do as an entrepreneur. Some are profitable, some not so much. This seemed like the evolution of it all. It's like, you know, you kind of starting out here, you do marketing agency, you do your own business, you do a retail store, whatever the case, but taking it to the level of being able to do a deal and buy a business or, you know, consolidate a business or sell a business, that's like the evolution. And so for me, it was like the logical next step. Right now, lead generation and marketing agency, just focused entirely on home services and bringing in clients. So much. Building your own loan company was kind of like the craziest thing I've ever heard of. It's just like a smack on the head, like the greatest thing in the planet. But also just like how easy it is to do a deal. I mean, like, you know, what was it? It's been 32 hours. I already got like prospects in talking for booking a meeting. Like, it's insane. It's insane to see something that's that actionable. Yeah, so the very first thing that we walked through was like the sourcing. And so I just, you know, kind of thought through, great, how do I apply it? Like, what's the easiest thing? And literally just like that night, 12 o'clock at night, typing stuff into my computer, making the automation work. And, you know, all of a sudden just like woke up to folks saying like, yeah, let's do, you know, let's talk more. Like, I love what you're trying to do. It was awesome. Just like literally seeing calendar appointments just like drop in. 100%. I mean, compared to, I mean, one of the most common things, agency. Someone's going to say, hey, I'm going to help you build an agency, build freedom in your life. I mean, yes, you can do that, but, you know, ease of path, this was like the fastest, easiest, and one of the most simplest things that I've done to get from, okay, let's understand it, to, okay, let's start talking to people and actually like literally getting them into a deal. You just can't do that with an agency that quick. No, definitely first experience. I've gone down the rabbit hole of, oh, you know, let's buy a business. There's tons on, you know, broker websites for sale and all, but never pulled the trigger. And this just made it seem like significantly easier than you know, the idea of, you know, let's go out, let's get financing, let's talk to a bank and all that. And this is just like, no, let's just have the conversation. And I mean, you just take it off their hands. It's unreal. For sure, yeah, the good first day and a half grinding it into you, like, don't bring the capital, don't go for debt, go for the dollar approach or the, you know, fully hands-off approach. It makes so much sense. So much sense. I thought there was going to be some like trouble in making it apply because I mean, there's the US approach, there's the UK approach, but I mean, when you're not talking about any financing or anything, it really is just, it's talking to people, and you know, that's the same universally. It's all the same. If I'm thinking like ideal profile, it probably is like the entrepreneur, someone who's already started building up a business or started down that path of like, you know, I want to do something on my own, but they either don't know what they want to do or they have a skill set, they don't know how to monetize it better. And this is like purely the evolution. I mean, if you're reading books about building a business, scaling, about your, you know, your skill set, this is the easiest way to take all that and apply it without really any risk to you. I mean, you're coming into a business that typically is already generating cash flow, they're generating revenue, they have customers. You just get to take your stuff and apply it in a, you know, pure sandbox, really. Definitely. I mean, I can very clearly see, even after the first like half of the day, just how you build this up to literally having, you know, millions and millions in the bank, and just, you know, between businesses you own, businesses you've sold, businesses and, you know, relationships you've built, but literally just building that long-term wealth for, you know, whatever you invest in, and, you know, your return on that investment as well. Easy, I can see it just snowballing every single deal you do. That's been some of the craziest assortment, I want to say. Literally just, you know, I thought it'd be a lot of folks at, you know, similar level I am, where they haven't bought a business or they don't own a business, and then, you know, all of a sudden sitting next to a bunch of folks that, you know, some that own multiple businesses, some that have already sold businesses, some that are in the process of buying even more businesses. Some of you even do it in the middle of like a roll-up. So all the crazy stuff that you kind of go down the rabbit hole and you're like, I'd love to do that. You're literally sitting at a table with folks that have done it or that are in the process of doing it, and you can have like a really awesome conversation about it.